Broadcasting live from the University of Northern Philippines. This is Leap 111 featuring Children's Literature. What you are going to witness at this point of time is an evidence of how our locality is rich in cultural heritages, particularly in literature. Brace yourselves as you will be given the virtual opportunity to view the heroic adventure of the well-known Ilocano piece.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Reyes. Good morning, classmates. It's nice to see you again.
Okay, class, you may now take your seat. Last time we have discussed about the different literary pieces. So may I call on Cordapia to enumerate those different literary pieces with us. Come on, Cordapia.
The different literary pieces that we discussed last meeting, ma'am, are poems, Mother Goose, fairy tales, and myths.
Very good. Let's give her a round of applause, please. So today, we will move on to our next topic, which is the epic. Who can give me the definition of epic?
Ma'am,
Okay, class, what do you know about epic? Can you share with us?
an epic is a long narrative in verse form that retells the heroic journey of a single person or a group of persons. Elements that typically distinguish epic include superhuman deeds, fabulous adventures, highly stylized language, and a blending of lyrical and dramatic traditions.
Perfectly said, class. Epic is a type of literary piece wherein it talks about the heroic act of a certain character. It is somewhat connected to hero tales. Example of this is the well-known epic called Biag ni Lam-ang. On next meeting, it would be on Monday. We will talk about this. I will give it to you as your assignment. You should work on it. Search about the characters, the settings, the plot of the epic, and the like. Besides, our library is always available any time of the day. You can go there. You don't have to worry because you won't pay.
Thank you, ma'am.
So that's all for today. Goodbye, class. See you on Monday.
Goodbye and thank you, Miss Reyes. We hope to see you again.
Wow, there's a lot of books here.
Remember, it's a library, therefore it must contain 100 of books.
You must be kidding, Leona.
Come on, guys, let's find the book.
Here it is, Biag ni Lam-ang.
Let's go to that side. I think it's more quiet there.
Biag ni Lam-ang by Pedro Bucanek. Don Juan and his wife Namongan lived in Albuan, now part of La Union in the northern part of the Philippines. They had a son named Lam-ang. Before Lam-ang was born, Don Juan went to the mountains in order to punish a group of their Igorot enemies. While he was away, his son Lam-ang was born.
It took 4 people to help Lam-ang give birth. As soon as the baby popped out, he spoke and asked that he be given the name Lam-ang. He also chose his godparents and asked where his father was. After 9 months of waiting for his father to return, Lam-ang decided that he would go and look for him. Lam-ang thought Lam-ang was up to challenge, but she was sad to let him go. During his exhausting journey, he decided to rest for a while. He fell asleep and had a dream about his father's head being stuck on a pole by the eagle.
Lam-ang was furious when he learned what had happened to his father. He rushed to their village and killed them all, except for one whom he let go so that he could tell other people about Lam-ang's greatness. Upon returning to Nalbuan in triumph, he was baffled by women in the Amburayan River. All the fish died because of the dirt and odor from Lam-ang's body. There was a young woman named Ines Canoyan, whom Lam-ang wanted to woo. She lived in Kalanutian, and he brought along his white rooster and gray dog to visit her.
On the way, Lam-ang met his enemy Sumarang, another suitor of Ines, whom he fought and readily defeated. Lam-ang found the house of Ines surrounded by many suitors, all of whom were trying to catch her attention. He had his rooster crow, which caused a nearby house to fall. This made Ines look out. He had his dog bark, and in an instant, the fallen house rose up again. The girl's parents witnessed this and called for him. The rooster expressed the love of Lam-ang. The parents agreed to a marriage with their daughter if Lam-ang would give them a dowry, bullion and double their belt. Lam-ang had no problem fulfilling this condition, and he and Ines were married. It was a tradition to have a newly married man swim in the river for the rarang fish.
Unfortunately, Lam-ang dove straight into the mouth of the water monster Berkakan. Ines had Marcos get his bones, which he covered with a piece of cloth. His rooster crowed and his dog barked, and slowly the bones started to move. Back alive, Lam-ang and his wife lived happily ever after with his white rooster and gray dog.
Good morning, class. It's nice to see you again. Okay, how are you today? Did you finish your assignments?
Yes, Mom. We went to the library as a group and we've done with our assignments, Mom.
I know you are all eager to recite, but we have to do it one by one. So Colas will be the first one to share his analysis.
The Epic of Biag ni Lam-ang portrays the qualities and several characteristics of Filipinos. The fact that the traits, attitudes, and values being shown in this phenomenal epic are all reflections of our ancestors, especially the Ilocanos, who were the source of this fictitious piece during the pre-Spanish period. It depicts unwavering bravery, justice, love, romance, relationship, journey, and even friendship. The vastness and heroism in this story are filled with idealistic imagination and fantasy.
Okay, very good, Colas. Next to recite will be Leona.
From my own analysis, Mom, Lam-ang was the hero in the epic. He is the son of Don Juan and Namungan in the place of Nalbuan. He is being feared and adored by the people because of his extraordinary powers. He has the unusual birth. He can just talk after his birth. Lam-ang's outstanding growth was so fantastically amazing. When he was 9 months old, he already possessed maturity, physically and mentally. He also had a very loud voice that he can broadcast a declaration clearly to the town of Nalbuan. He had an indescribable spirit that he can conquer the numerous Igaros alone. Lam-ang bravery was being shown to the town of people of Kalanatian and Nalbuan as he tried to get the shellfish, that the fact it was a difficult task because many have tried to attempt to get this precious shellfish, but they failed to do it. Aside from all his extraordinary capabilities, he also had astonishing powers when it comes to love life. He tried to do anything for his love, Ines Canuyan, to prove his worthiness of marrying her. Unfortunately, he was killed by Berbekan, a furious shark, but he was brought to life through the help of his unbelievable animal friends.
Great! You have presented well your analysis. May we call on Cordapia to share with us her thoughts.
Based on the epic, ma'am, I have concluded that first, the epic shows the importance of family. Lam-ang loves for his family was selfless as he searched for his father. The leadership skills were also manifested. He protected the town of Nalbuan for possible colonization of Igorots. The epic also emphasizes the rivalry between Lam-ang and other suitors. When Lam-ang fell in love with Ines, he fought and killed several monsters and eventually challenged Zamorang, who was a dedicated suitor of Ines. It is just a picture of how Filipino fight for their love, doing everything just to prove how dedicated we are. And lastly, The epic Biag ni Lam-ang depicts a very good portrayal of a true Ilocano, all about and to all the Filipinos.
Very well said. You all provided a very comprehensive analysis about Biag ni Lam-ang. Next meeting, we will move on to our next topic, focusing on the myths and legends in the Philippines. Hope you enjoyed this interactive discussion. Goodbye, class!
Epic and hero tales both contribute to the diverse culture of our society. It transforms the world into a more beautiful environment, wherein it lives morals which can be beneficial in shaping our personality. These two literary genres is similar in a way that they focus on adventures. Biag ni Lam-ang, which was presented lately, conveys greatness while inculcating the value of family. It teaches us that amidst any problems we face, we can surpass it through different interventions, as what Lam-ang had. When he was killed by a monstrous sea creature, he is still given the chance to live again, due to the measure which was made by his wife through the help of his great and powerful friends, the rooster and the dog. That is why it is important to bear in our minds that no matter how everything goes hard, we must still thrive or hope for the best.